Cry. I was born on the river.
On a river?
It's
In
by
a
the
little
river.
tent.
In a little tent? A tent
And
on the
just
river?
like the river I've been running.
Sorry, I'm analysing these lyrics. I don't know.
Ever since.
Not
I
the
don't know
right
why.
lyrics, because you said on the river instead of by.
Means on a boat.
Tent on a boat. Boat tent.
Boat tent.
Boat tent.
That's what I'm doing for my next birthday.
I
We're all
would-
going to boat tent.
I would rent it. I would rent
Is
it.
it a
In
tent
December.
that is a boat, or is it a tent on a boat?
It's a boat that rocks. Welcome to the R-CADE Podcast for January.
This one,
No,
because it's closer to you.
that makes more sense.
It's not.
You can hold it closer to your thighs.
Okay, we're switching mics. No welcome. Not welcome yet.
Michelle and I are just moving Michael's.
Michael's moved?
Michael phone.
Have the Michaels been moved efficiently?
Michael's phone.
Can I do the opening again?
Let's go.
I was born. Welcome to the R-CADE Podcast. It's the podcast about R-CADE Glasgow at 121 Saltmarket here in the Glasgow city of Scotland. We are recording in January. This is January the 19th of 2023.
Is it?
It's the 18th,
It's the
actually.
18th.
I was born.
I just had to look at my computer
It's
to
fine.
figure
Yes,
it
but
out.
it's going out on the 19th, alright? So you're all listening to this on the 19th. The day before R-CADE Glasgow turns 5.
5.
5.
Andrew, Michelle, your second child is ready to go to school.
What?
Congratulations.
You're ready to go to school?
The shop muppet.
You are the shop muppet. Let's be real here.
The shop muppet's name is Sam. You can find me on Twitter at Quantum Roberts. I'm also on Instagram and LinkedIn. I'm joined by Sophie.
Hello, this is the first podcast I've filmed where I've not been ill.
Yay!
So
Yay.
achievements are being made.
And Michelle.
Hello.
And also Andrew.
Hi. You can find me online. Full stop.
Has anyone
Weird
got...
username.
I was going to say, does anyone have at full stop?
Probably.
Google it.
I'll find out. This month, it is, as I said, the 5th anniversary of R-CADE, so we're going to be talking about lots of stuff relating to the age of 5. Our theme for January is sort of going back to school, because as I've already made the joke, the shop is old enough to go to school now. So we've been posting on social media, you know, young photos of the members of staff. As of yesterday, when this comes out, we've just released a compilation video of 5 years of R-CADE fun. We did a quiz last week, 2 weekends ago, which was a back to school quiz, which featured questions based on every different subject in school. We'll talk about all this stuff and more while everyone else vamps and I try and find at full stop. How have you guys been finding January?
Cold.
Freezing.
Very cold. Like, incredibly cold. I don't like it. It got warm for a few days.
Yeah.
And, like, the temperature was, like, 3-4 degrees. But then it's dropped to minus again.
Yeah.
Like, I wake up every morning, it's minus again. I'm like, what's going on? Why is this
Yeah,
happening?
This new shop is not well not insulated.
Well, it's just
So-
as bad as the old shop, to be
Yeah, but
fair.
there's more space to heat up, and unless there's people in here, it gets cold.
I was here alone all day yesterday, and the heaters were trying their best, but it wouldn't get over 15-16 degrees, so it's not a fun time, but it is what it is. Have you found Full Stop yet?
Full stop _ disco is a dance club near Pisa in Italy.
That's not at full stop.
There's no at full stop. There's Full Stop Aesthetics, which is a place in London. Full Stop Creative Accounts, which is
An
based,
accountant?
in Cardiff.
There you go.
Are
and
you
Full
writing
Stop
the word
Arabia.
full stop?
Yeah.
Or like a
Yeah,
full
there's
stop?
no way that it's just a dot.
Disclaimer: none of these companies have paid us for advertising.
No,
If,
it's just out of the goodness of our hearts.
if you manage to get the Full Stop moniker, then tweet us to let us know that you've successfully done it at R-CADE Glasgow.
R-CADE Glasgow.
Mm.
I'm getting good at that. It's only taken 4.5 years. I've put my phone away. That's got the notes on.
The notes are right
I've
there.
got them up.
They're also but my eyesight's bad, Andrew.
That's fair enough.
My eyesight is bad. I don't need Instagram or a map of Pisa.
Oh, there's Sam. I see your cursor.
So yes, most of the time, if this is the first time you're listening to one of our podcasts, we talk about however the last month ended and how this month has begun. Mainly because what? Are you laughing at Andrew making it bigger or me saying words?
No, super big text.
The old
Yes,
fella
so
in the corner.
because we release these in the middle of every month, we get to talk about the end of one month and the beginning of another. It's sort of like a looking back sort of thingy.
Yeah, where the ghosts like visit you in the night.
I didn't tell you about this. This is a December story. So you're making a Ghost of Christmas Past type.
It's a Christmas Carol.
Did you
reference.
see the new Will Ferrell Ryan Reynolds movie about
And the singy one.
yeah, it's a kind of musical modern retelling of A Christmas Carol. We went to see it at the new Cumbernauld Theatre. Me and my parents over the holidays.
Wow.
Which is part of Cumbernauld Academy, the high school there. It's now built into the school, and it's like ran as a non-profit thing. They have some snagging issues, mainly that there's no ventilation. So over the course of watching the film, it starts to get blurrier and blurrier, and I was like, is it something wrong with my eyesight? What's happening? And then everyone else started audibly going, oh, is it blurry? Yes, it had steamed up over the lens, so midway through someone came in with a cloth and everyone went, "Way!"
Oh, wow.
But it only holds like 50 people in the cinema, so it was kind of like a nice community
That's
thing.
cute. That's cute. This is, we went to see a few films over the summer last year, and the View Cinema at St Enoch had a fly problem is the best way to describe it, remember? And a number of times, in two separate occasions, we went to see two different movies. I think it was the same fly. It was just living its best life in the theatre.
On the lens, yeah.
It was on the lens and it went to the screen. And it popped up a couple of times in two different movies, so fun times.
Speaking of Christmas and flies, no. Sophie, have you seen any movies? No? Okay.
How do I go?
I'll continue with my transition then. So we need to talk about the end of December, because that's what we do on these shows. We had a couple of different Christmas parties, which were super fun. We had our over 18s Christmas party, and we had a family party. I was here for the over 18s one, but my memory's currently dying and I can't remember.
we may or may not have promised everybody karaoke, but it wasn't until the day of the party that I was informed by Andy that we could not find the karaoke mics.
I was not asked for microphones until the day of.
I literally asked for karaoke.
There's lips.
No.
We've now fixed that 3 weeks later. I have the SingStar microphones
Yay!
from storage in a tub. They're here at the shop.
So we need to do a Christmas party round 2.
So yeah, we need
We've done that
Christmas.
before.
We need Christmas
Anyway.
karaoke again, all over again. Unfortunately, sorry.
What else happened with that party though? Because why can't
What
I
happened at it?
remember?
Because I wasn't there that night.
Yeah, why can't I remember?
We had snacks.
Oh yeah,
There was a buffet table.
There
Yeah,
was a buffet. Yeah.
love a buffet.
Michelle was dipping pretzels in Nutella.
That was good.
Oh yeah.
It's so good.
I respect it. It's a
Yeah.
good choice.
Video games, people. Oh yeah, I pretended dressed up as Santa.
Oh,
Um,
if you haven't watched our 5-year video, you should also go and watch our December vlog, because the joy in Michelle's face, dressed as jolly old
Well,
Saint Nick.
what you can see past the beard. Yep, it's beautiful.
My
That was
beard's part-
warm.
Happy
Okay.
eyes. Are you okay, Sam? You try to reach for something?
I want my Diet Coke. I got it. We also had a family party, which I distinctly remember being posted on social media. Was I've put in our notes. It felt affirming. I kind of remember it was when you posted about it on social media. It was that this is a very positive experience to have at the end of December, because December's not always the best time of year for arcade, but having parties like that can be super fun because you get all the families involved and the kids, and you get to see them genuinely enjoy their time in the shop. So I wasn't here for that, but I'd love to hear the folks that were you here for this, Sophie?
I
Yeah,
was
were you there?
indeed.
she was Santa's helper.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have seen the footage again.
And
The
I
vlog.
wrapped all the presents.
Yes.
Which was very fun.
Yeah.
What was the best present that you kind of wanted to steal but didn't, because that would have been Grinchy?
Do I
Grinchy.
remember any of the presents? No, I don't. I just wrapped them.
There was a
You just went,
slinky.
ooh, a box that I'll
Yeah.
do this shape, this shape, and this shape.
Yeah.
There was a slinky. I saw that.
Oh, yeah.
Why
There
was
was comments from the parents. I remember one family were just quite overwhelmed. They were like, I can't believe, why are you giving us all this stuff and things? They were like, you shouldn't be doing this.
Every
you shouldn't be giving
time
us stuff.
they got something, it was like, stop it.
Yeah,
Stop it.
they were like,
Stop. Why are you doing this? Stop it.
"We want to
Thank
give
you,
us
but
gifts."
stop it. Yeah. Which was really lovely. I got to dress as Santa that day,
Don't ruin the magic.
which was no, I didn't say anything about Santa not existing. I just said I was Santa. It was my cosplay of Santa.
Okay.
Santa cosplay.
Santa Claus.
Santa, Santa Claus play. That's what you're going for there, guys. It's a Claus play. Yeah. It was good. It was an inflatable Santa suit that I bought during the pandemic, actually, for R-CADE, for a Christmas live stream that we did on Twitch, where I dressed as Santa and streamed for, I can't remember how many hours. It was like
12-hour Santa stream or something.
something silly like that. But I was dressed as Santa the entire time. And I remember somebody came in a chat called Krampus.
Oh yeah.
And we had an argument, but it was lovely, and we ended up becoming friends at the end, so it was okay.
Wherever you are, Krampus, come home. Come home to us. So was it moments like that, like the family just being genuinely guffawed at how nice?
Yeah, it was like
being?
even the kid that really wanted to hug Santa, and he was so happy about it, and having the snowball fight at the end of the party as well, which confused a lot of kids, because even the parents were like, I don't understand, how are we having a snowball fight? And for anybody who remembers our previous Christmas parties, we have these. Should I give it away? I mean, it's on video. It's fine.
On the vlog on YouTube right now. Watch it.
They're like felt snowballs. They're really soft. You can buy them in buckets of like 20 or 30, I think it is.
Yep.
And we've got loads. So at the end of Christmas parties, we tend to have a big snowball fight with all the parents and kids. And once they realised what was happening, we did a countdown, and it was just absolute mayhem for 3 minutes. And all the parents were so happy just to annihilate all the kids. And all the kids just had a really great time hitting everybody.
The vlog footage shows
was
one
really
child
cute.
in particular aiming directly for Andy.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That was the same child that hugged me.
Yeah.
Earlier on. Obviously
Love
was
Santa,
not
hates
happy about me being Santa.
Loves Santa, hates Andrew.
That's most kids, to be honest.
That's-
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
Even my own child.
Oh, the shop doesn't feel that way.
No.
Your second child.
Hopefully not.
So that was Christmas parties, life affirming, work affirming.
Yeah, I mean, December tends to be quite a quiet month for us as a business, and so having like busy Christmas parties at the end was a nice way of sort of tailing off the month, and it's a wee reminder that we put on a lot of work, and it means a lot to a lot of people, so it's really nice.
Yep. So December ended with that sort of thing. I don't know if I can cut this part out of podcast. I was going to say vlog. Do you want to talk about New Year stuff or no? Because it's there, but
That's fine.
I feel like, given how positively we've just talked about the parties, for me to go. Then there's the other side of the coin. Maybe we just go into.
It's a
January.
weird one. So Christmas holidays and New Year holidays for schools especially this year fell in such a weird way because Christmas Day, Boxing Day, New Year's Day, etc. were weekend based. So we are normally open during the holidays, but because of the way they fell, we were basically closed for a week up until Christmas, and then we were open the week between Christmas and New Year's. And it wasn't as busy as we thought it was going to be, but that was fine because the week after New Year's was still holidays and there was still people about, and it was really, really busy. But it was just a weird sort of vibe where December is usually quite quiet, so we it put us on quite a bit of a downer. And then New Year's is a really tough one for R-CADE because we tend to close at 10, 11 o'clock at night historically, and so you can't really celebrate New Year's in that way unless you're going to a bar that's open till after midnight or a club, for example.
Which, to be fair, for our lates and things, we do try and market it as this is the beginning of your night out.
A pre thing, yeah.
Come to us
yeah.
and then go to the next location.
Yep.
But for some people, that's you want to just be in one spot for New Year's and just spend the whole time there, or maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm just making excuses.
I don't know, I'm fully of the belief that the reason New Year didn't happen was we set it as a party from 7 till 10 p.m.
Yeah.
And I'm so sure that the people that would have came to us because they're uncomfortable going anywhere else, it would have been really hard for them to travel home at 10 p.m. on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And then, as you said, anyone else who want to stay out the night, if you're booking anywhere else after 10 p.m, you would have booked it beforehand. So I think we should have either just not opened at all or been open till after midnight. Having a half open thing didn't work.
But we learn from these sorts of
yeah.
things. Even 5 years in, there's times where we learn because we can't get everything right first time. And things like this are big decisions because it also comes down to you guys with Yoshi in terms of like what do you want to do, what's best for spending New Year's with him.
Family time, yeah.
Even outside of that, for Sophie, myself, for if Nadia or Lewis, we're still working, whoever it might be, there's decisions that we have to make that's best for our own time with our own family members and things like that.
I mean, it's a funny one. This is, again, because of the way it fell on the days of the week, I think this is actually the first year that it was a weekend night that we could be open for New Year's. Every other year it's been midweek, it's been a Monday or a Tuesday or something like that. Yeah. So there wasn't the opportunity for us to actually throw a New Year's party. So we haven't even tested or known what throwing an R-CADE New Year's party would be like. So was good to find out.
I think
Take
this
positives
year,
from it.
2023, we just throw a New Year's party in July, do it like the Jules Hall in Hootenanny, and we'll just do a fake New Year's and be like, all right, guys, it's 9:37. 5-second countdown. It's New Year's in 5 seconds. No, I think we could get away with that.
No.
I think it'd be fun to do New Year's in the middle of the year.
This is warmer.
It just makes you feel like time's going faster.
The middle of the New Year's, that's what we'll call
middle
it.
of the New
the middle
Year's.
years.
The middle-ers.
Middle-ers.
Welcome
Or
to
we
middle.
could just pre-record like a New Year's vlog, but it's in July, and then be like.
That's what all
and
the
then
TV people
post-
do.
Yeah, just do that.
All the
And then
TV people in
and then
TV land.
We have New Year content, but it was filmed pre-New Year.
This is true. But after New Year's, like I say, holidays were really busy. So it was really sort of, we came out of New Year's going, oh, that kind of failed. But then it was so crazy busy that first week of the year that it kind of, I forgot about it instantly. It didn't even register on my radar, to be honest, that we didn't really do a New Year's party.
We had a busy first week of January for sure.
Absolutely, yeah.
First Saturday in a while that's felt like one of the ones at the old shop where it's like you can't sit down.
You can't
There's
move
no
for
sitting
people.
down until
No.
4:40, and then it gets quiet, and then late's happens, and you're not sitting down again for another 3 hours. Which was really good from my perspective. Week 2 has been slightly quieter, but still busy, than it had been in December and November, which is exciting to see.
Mm-hmm.
With week 1 of January comes, with week 1 of anything comes our quiz, which we always end up talking about on these podcasts. And as I mentioned off the top, this month's quiz was back to school. So was Andrew, you wrote this quiz?
I did.
Yes.
I was very proud of this.
And
quiz.
so every round was based on a different topic at school.
Yeah,
You
but
did-
different
we did.
subject from school, from the curriculum. So there was maths, geography, music. What did we do for the physical round again? I've forgotten.
Paper
Paper
airplanes.
planes.
Oh yeah. yeah.
Which behind the scenes we could not work out for the life of us what to do for a physical round.
No,
Um,
excuse me. I wanted to do PE and I wanted to do the bleep test.
We don't have room.
That was
But
my
health and
idea to do the
safety
bleed test. We
said
just don't have enough space to do it. I would have
I
been
think we would have
amazing.
killed half of our customers.
Absolutely, and they wouldn't have had the stamina to do it.
So with an hour before the quiz started, I was like, let's just make them make paper air.
That was a brilliant idea, though. Sam came up with that idea really, really late on, and it was genius, absolute genius.
I did have to give a health and safety warning to the people in the arcade who weren't taking part in the quiz. So I was like, just let you guys know, there will be paper airplanes flying at you.
Just ignore them.
Someone got hit directly
Yeah,
in the
poor
head.
girl.
I hit 3 times.
That was weird. My mic disconnected for a second there. I'm good. I didn't knock anything out, though. That was really strange.
Neither did the paper airplane.
So yeah, quiz is good. I was really proud of it. I'm proud of every quiz I write, but that one in particular, it felt like it was a bit more work to try and sort of shape it around all the different subjects from the curriculum. So that was good fun.
Is that a good basis to start with? School gives you a theme, so you can base the quiz off of, we're doing this idea. That'll make it easier rather than just, it's a 90s quiz. Think of things to do with the 90s.
No, I think I actually had to add. So as we've been doing the quizzes over the months, I'm adding different types of rounds. So like higher or lower rounds, or multiple choice questions, or audio rounds, and different things like that. And I'm having to actually sort of twist them to fit the themes, which is it makes it feel more of an accomplishment. And yeah, doing it for all the subjects at school was actually easier, if anything, because I could then fit the different things in. So I've added a few new rounds since we started, and I feel like that's just going to make it easier as I go along, because I've got a sort of plethora of different ways to quiz people. It's
Things
great.
you can plug and play with.
Yeah, I can use different rounds at different times.
Were there any elements of this month's quiz that you felt maybe need improved on or changed, or you wouldn't bring back? Were there things that worked and things that didn't work?
No, not really. I'm quite happy with the way it's going so
So
far.
paper airplanes in the next one as well. Every
Origami,
quiz.
just every single quiz. Yeah, that's the physical round from now on. Just make a swan.
Well, we know what next month's quiz is, right?
We do.
For February.
We do.
We can say that.
Well,
It's
it's slightly different to what you think it is.
I organise the rundowns for this.
Well, the next quiz is, of course, the first Saturday of the month. So
First Saturday of February.
it's the first Saturday of every month. It's the first Saturday of every month. So that means it will be on the
I'm just looking at calendar.
the 4th of February. And it's going to be a Pixar quiz. It was originally meant to be Disney. However, we have done a Disney quiz in the past.
This quiz.
No, does
So it's not Quizny anymore.
it's not Quizney, no.
Quizny
no,
Pixar.
It's
That actually fits well as well.
that works better.
Can we call it Quizny
We can call
Pixar,
it Quizney
please?
Pixar. That's
Thank
fine.
you.
Thank you.
That was my contribution to the quiz.
So yeah, it's a Pixar quiz specifically about Pixar. There'll be lots of Easter eggs because Michelle and I love
Eggs.
Pixar. Oh, eggs! That's next. That's the month after.
Oh.
That's March.
Are there things that we're going to bring back for that? Have you thought of any rounds or things that you'd quite like to do something with again?
I don't know. I'm gonna go look at my Disney quiz and maybe.
Revamp it
No,
in
you
some
can't
way?
reuse the same quiz.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do that for the first quiz we did back at all.
I was going to say, I thought we'd thought about doing that. No, you actually
No,
did.
we
I
actually
actually
did
did that. I think it was the first or the second quiz back after we moved over to the new shop. I took one of our old quizzes and just rehashed it. So
Not out of laziness, more
It's
just out of
called
curiosity.
recycling.
no, it was more of a test for our regular customers, you guys that are listening, to see if you would remember any of the answers from like 3 years ago.
Nope.
I'm going to put a call out to any regular listening to this right now, or anyone who's come to R-CADE a couple times, right? You need to come on February 4th. You need to come to the quiz because Alison cannot win again. She's won every quiz since we started doing them again. Four quizzes in a row.
Yeah.
Alison has won as part of her team. She doesn't know how she's doing it. We don't know how she's doing it.
And
Somebody
it's
please
different
win.
teams each time.
That's the thing. Yeah,
Got the
there's
same
different
people all the
members
time.
of the team, but she's the
It's just
common. She's the
yeah.
common denominator.
Don't let her win.
No, don't.
Or add her to your team.
Or
if you
yeah,
want.
come
Or
in
if
and
you
just go,
wanna
who's
win."
Alison?
Just don't let her pick the mystery box with the yellow question mark on it. Not a good idea.
How many out of the four has she picked the question mark?
Only once, actually, the mystery prize. She's only taken a mystery prize once.
Okay. Yes, our quizzes always come with a prize for every team that takes part. First place gets first choice, second gets second choice, so on and so forth. They're always themed around whatever we're doing that particular month,
Well, we'll
but
try.
then there is a mystery prize that is a mystery and a prize. Those are the words that make up that phrase. And those are the important things.
Anyway.
So that's been December and January so far. We've got so much more to come as part of our 5th birthday celebrations. After this ad break. No.
No, what? We have sponsors. What?
This is brought to you by fullstop_club in Italy. No, I just felt like that was a place you would put an ad break. I'm getting too
Seem
professional.
natural there, yeah.
For the rest of January, we've got lots of things coming up. Again, this is coming out on Thursday, the 19th of January. So, this weekend, starting from Friday, so that's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 20th, 21st, and 22nd, to celebrate our 5th birthday, our gaming sessions are £5 each.
£5.
£5 per person per session for the whole weekend. So, if you want to come down and get some gaming on the cheap, this is the best opportunity to do it. The only opportunity of the year. On the cheap. On the cheap.
That's 3 for the price of 2
What?
What?
passes.
No.
Yeah. Do the maths. Do the maths, people. Do
hurts.
the maths.
Yes.
3 passes for the price of 2.
Is this a maths quiz again?
I actually
Yeah.
don't know if you're doing the maths right, but
I am
No,
doing the
yeah,
maths
because
absolutely
it's
correct.
£5, then you're getting 3
Yes.
would be 15. Whereas
Yes.
if it's look at me being good at maths. Who'd have thunk? Anyway, yeah. So it does make sense. It does make sense.
I was just getting hung up on the fact
I-
it's $7.50
I'm in my
for a
maths
person.
era.
I adore that with each passing day, Soph is discovering new abilities at arcades, catching things
Sports, maths.
and maths. Oh my god, incredible stuff. Incredible stuff.
That is...
It's in the school month as well. If my teachers could see me now.
Soph's learned more in arcades back to school month than she did in years and
Come
years
to
of
arcade,
school.
you'll learn things.
That's what I always say, you know. I say come for the coffee, stay for the psychoanalysis, come for the gaming, stay for education.
It's a really long tagline. too.
When
There's
you work on
multiple
that.
full stops in there. All of them in Pisa. So that's Friday, Saturday and Sunday. We also have our all ages school party. Bring your family and have a good time. That's the tagline for that one. That's on Saturday 21st from 4:40 p.m. You can book passes for that through the events page on our website. Yes, we might be doing a couple of small changes to website going forward, but for now, events page for all of these special things.
Indeed.
As I say, that is an all ages disco party. But we also have an over 18s disco party, which is from 7 p.m. that same day. So Saturday the 21st, 7 p.m. till 10 p.m. If you've been to one of our Arcade Lates events, it's that, but with a couple more bells and whistles. We will hopefully have some flashing lights.
And I will be making the playlist.
Oh yeah, I need lights. I need flashing lights.
Sophie always makes the playlist. Do you guys want to go to
You
TJ
say
Hughes?
always like I've done it once.
For
I've
all
done
of
it
our
once.
themed
Once more than
events.
me.
But I will be making all the playlists.
Soph is the DJ of Arcade.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm learning. So that is Friday 21st, Saturday 21st. I'll take that again.
What was it we discovered after Soph made the 90s playlist? We discovered a 90s playlist through something else that already existed
No idea.
on Spotify. What were we watching? It'll come back to me
Bet
later.
it wasn't as good as mine though.
Mm.
Mine was pretty good.
As a children of the 2000s, you did great.
Yeah.
As a children?
Children.
I am multiple
On
children.
Sunday!
It's one child standing on top of another child.
But that would mean I would be taller though. That doesn't really work.
I don't know, you could be two very small
Very
children.
small child. Okay, yeah, fair.
In a very big trench coat. Business. Prisoners. Numbers.
Business prisoners.
Our only other event that's scheduled for this month, I believe, is D&D at the end of the month.
With
which
Roll With It!
our friends roll with it. It is birthday-based, school-based, fun-based is the main thing. And that
Get
is on
yourself
Saturday 28th.
based.
Unfortunately, for those listening now, it is sold out.
Sorry.
Which is a really, really, really good thing, and we're very happy about it. And should be a calling and sign to you to subscribe to the R-CADE Glasgow website so you can get notifications when things like tickets for D&D go live.
True.
Because we don't do this every month. We do it maybe every other month, every 2 months, yeah. So it's not a super common occurrence, and it does sell out pretty quickly. So just keep that in mind. Keep an eye on the website. Subscribe to our mailing list. Follow us on all social media, and then turn on notifications. I was burping all the way through that sentence.
Your burps sound like words. That's strange.
Word burps.
Warps.
I was
So-
just about to say that. You bet me to it.
No chance for birthday D&D if you've not already got a pass. Congratulations to those of you that do. May the odds be ever in your favour.
I'd like it if somebody just turned up in a high vis jacket, going, I'm here to fix that, and just they take part in D&D. A high vis jacket gets you in anywhere.
High vis jacket and a ladder. I
And some
believe is
potato.
the-
Oh, is it no lettuces? Lettuce eye?
I don't think if I carried lettuce into the cinema, they'd let me go and see a movie.
The lettuce thing is very niche. It's very specific.
It was. Where were they going with
It's a
this?
festival.
It was a festival.
It was a music festival, and they
Okay.
said they were
There
handing
is-
in lettuce
but-
to a food stall.
Exactly. So there is possible lettuce use.
So
Um,
always keep a lettuce, a high vis jacket, and a ladder on
But-
you. And any
clipboard.
combination of these
I
four
don't-
items, clipboard as well.
I don't think cinema serves lettuce that I know of.
We definitely don't. So if you try and sneak your way into Arcade, there's also only 4 members of staff. We know. Lettuce doesn't get you in here.
I don't know if we're advertising this, but just another thing that's happening is in our Discord. If you want to join our Discord, we'll try add a link in. Possible somewhere.
Discord.com/.
No, it doesn't work like
way, but that's not Discord.
I do almost remember the code. It's GJK something something something.
I'll put it into the description.
Yeah.
If you can guess the next 3 digits, then you belong in Discord.
It's also capitalized specifically, so good luck with that.
Glasgow's there somewhere. Edinburgh's the
We're
capital.
we're doing our Secret Film Society meetups IRL, and the first one happens
Tonight,
tomorrow.
as you're listening to it.
Well, tonight as you're listening to this
Quick,
podcast,
quick, get to view. You don't have time.
we'll be at the cinema as you're listening to this. So, but if you're interested in joining us for a future film event, then a film meetup, then please join our Discord.
I am unironically, Andrew, planning to go and see Cocaine Bear with as many people
No,
as humanly
absolutely.
possible.
It was mentioned that Cocaine Bear. You saw my reply to you.
Yeah,
in the
but it made it
Discord.
sound like you were annoyed that I was suggesting
No,
Cocaine
no,
Bear.
no, not at all. Michelle
no,
even
we
suggested
agreed
herself.
that rather than saturating the film club with loads of movies, you
We
pick
wanted
one
to do
per month.
One a month, yeah.
So why
And
wasn't
then-
Cocaine Month?
Because it was
Because-
one or the other.
Because I
And
need to see
then-
Ant-Man. I've seen nearly every Marvel movie in the cinema since they've started making Marvel movies.
Oh,
The
so
whole
it means
point
that more people
was
can
that
come.
we'll centre around one movie, but then everyone else can also
Add.
add other movies.
If
Correct.
you know me in real life, send me a message and I'll put you on my list of people to take to Cocaine Bear. At this stage, I might just be hiring out a cinema. Just like, everyone come.
Yeah, fair play, fair play.
I'll charge my friends to watch a movie.
But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on this month for R-CADE.
Yes, here in R-CADE Glasgow. But we don't just talk about the shop and the things that we do here. We also play some games. I probably should have mentioned that off the top. Some of those games include using our memory.
Oh no.
I'm
Because
gonna
this is
fail.
not a game. This isn't really a game. This is I don't know. Because we're doing back to school stuff, I felt like it would be interesting to talk about school life for all of us. Although I also think all of us collectively would go, I didn't like school. School was bad. So I went to a website. I searched questions to ask about school on the internet because I figured where else to help me be lazy than the internet. And it gave me a website which was questions to ask your child that aren't just how was your day. So it was a bunch of questions about school that I have then adapted for our purposes here, and I will lay them to the members of the R-CADE staff. And if anyone has any answers, any thoughts, any things that come to mind as I ask you these questions, feel free to jump in and share a story, a whimsical tale with the rest of your R-CADE family. The look Michelle gave me at the word whimsy was... I feel we got a blanket.
I can feel it on my knees. Oh no, Michelle's disconnected.
No! We've all stopped.
The recording's still going. It's
Oh.
just your microphone. It's not
But
there.
it's
Oh, it's
freezing.
back.
It's back.
Michelle!
I'm back.
I think it was the back of the mic. Yeah, we're
Oh.
good.
Okay.
So,
We're all
my
good.
first question, hopefully all of that was in. What word did your teacher say the most?
See, I read this when you sent this to us last night, and I have no idea.
No, me too.
Like, other than shut up. That's
But is this, what word did your teacher say the most about you, or just in general?
Just in general. Do you
Shut
have
up.
any just thought? I'll give you one. We had a teacher called Mr. McCausland, and I'll put that out there because anyone who listens to this will know exactly what I'm about to say next. Who was he was a PE teacher. He wasn't head of PE, but he was high up in PE. And he'd been an internationalist in multiple different sports. So he felt kind of cock of the walk a lot of the time.
He
and
did
if-
what with people's what?
So if you ever tried to talk to him about something, for instance, as an argument, if you were like, "Oh, sorry, sir, I've lost my gym socks. Can I wear can I wear black socks instead?" I don't know. Like as
I don't
arguments,
understand how people lose socks. They're so attached to your feet. What are you doing to take
because you
your
have to wear
socks
black
off?
socks to school and white socks to do sports.
What?
This is just an argument. I'm talking about Edwardian era school. This is a joke.
Is this a dress code thing?
This was just
Let's
an
unpack
example,
this.
right? So if you were trying to talk to him about something, right, and you were just like, "Oh, I can't do PE today. I forgot my shoes." I don't know.
Okay,
whatever,
that's
right?
that's
Is that
more feasible.
is that
Yeah,
fine?
yeah.
He was one of those. He would just stare at you. He would just stare at you and let you talk and talk. And as you were like, I think I left them on the bus, and he'd still stare at you like, "Yeah, it was. I thought I had them after the second last stop. I didn't." And he would just stare at you. And when you were feeling so awkward and uncomfortable that you had to stop talking, he would just go, "You're wasting my time, your time, and everybody else's time."
oh god.
To everyone, to the point that it was then like a known quote and catchphrase of this man. So this is an example I have of, it's not a word he said all the time, but it's a phrase that I will always remember about that teacher,
Yeah.
because I can't get "you're wasting my time, your time, and everybody else's time" out of my head.
I will never forget my high school RE teacher. Purely on the basis that he would call everyone sunshine, no matter who they were, whether he was talking in a positive manner or whether it was, you know, like telling somebody off. They would always be sunshine every single time. So yeah, that why I sound really far away.
You are talking about the past.
The audio levels on my mic seem to be okay, but it sounds in my head on the headphones that
So-
I'm very far away.
Do we all sound fine,
Yes,
but you sound far away?
correct.
Okay, that's just so it's trying to let you hear
Ah, there we go.
yourself
I'm
as
back. That was
or
weird.
not.
I've just unplugged and replugged the microphone.
Is that
up.
better, Sunshine?
No, it's gone again. It's very straight. Shut up. I don't know. It sounds weird in these headphones. Maybe it's just the headphones.
Have these examples helped either of you, Michelle or Soph?
I think my teachers just had those like classic teacher phrases where it's like they'd be like, oh, this is not my break time we're eating into and stuff like that, and like.
Or yeah, the bell's for me, not for you, that kind of thing.
I've done my exams. All that stuff, like, do you know, like proper. That's what I remember.
I did have a teacher in primary school, Mrs. McGregor. Ray, she was known as, because every other female in her family was called Mary, and she was called Mary as well. But she was like, I'm bucking the trend. I don't want to be called Mary. I will be Ray. But she used to tell me that I would forget my head if it wasn't screwed on all the time, which is a classic phrase. But
I think I've told this in the shop recently, but I got into trouble in primary school for using a common phrase at my teacher. We had a teacher called Miss Law, was from Zimbabwe, and she was my primary 4 teacher, I think.
okay,
And I think I'd seen this phrase used on Mock the Week or something the week before. So while I was watching this, who's to say? But she told a joke to the class as we were all sat cross-legged in front of her, looking up at this lady with spiky hair and compression socks because she had bad ankles. And she told the story and no one laughed. And she then explained the story and no one laughed either. And I, looking up at her as a primary 4 child, went, a joke's not funny if you have to explain it.
Oh,
oh no,
I remember her staring at me, and in that
no.
instant I went, I have made a terrible mistake.
oh child. Wait, can I? No, I'm still messing about with this.
Don't.
I don't know. Oh, I've muted it. Oh, that mutes my mic.
Yes, sometimes.
Sweet. Anyway.
This is our 3rd podcast with these microphones. Second question about school life. What was the yummiest thing you had at school lunch?
macaroni.
With the cheese? With the chicken strips?
No. Before your time. No, the big giant tray of macaroni that was all crusty at the sides.
With cheese, though. Yeah, just to double check.
Macaroni cheese.
Macaroni
Yeah,
has
yeah.
cheese.
Yeah, yeah. No, macaroni doesn't have cheese.
Macaroni is the name of the pasta, to be fair.
Thank you.
Oh Jesus.
Shout out to Rosie, who thought that ragu was a kind of pasta.
It's a sauce.
It's a sauce.
It's under the sauce.
So mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
Crusty mac and cheese.
Yes.
Which doesn't sound as good
No,
as
it tastes delightful. And
Oh no,
especially-
Krusty the Clown. Okay, sorry, that was.
And then of course the school cake and custard.
Sponge cakes, but like classic school sponge cake.
See,
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
been, because we're going to be bringing in sponge cake and custard for the school party.
absolutely.
And whenever I mention this to parents, so many of them explain what it is to kids because kids don't have it anymore.
No.
But some of the
Thanks,
parents,
Jamie Oliver.
I know, it's great. But some of the parents are saying that school cake is sponge cake with icing and sprinkles.
Yes.
Like what?
Like
No,
very
my
thin white icing and sprinkles.
no, my
no,
version of
it's
school cake is
jam.
like super soft sponge with a layer of jam and then
And it's
coconut,
soaked
shredded
into-
coconut.
Oh,
I
that
don't
also-
think my school
Yeah,
had
so that's
cake.
school cake to me.
So
But apparently
it's-
it
I
means
mean-
something to other people.
What you get
Jamie
as
Oliver
now,
got to you.
if you go to the shops, you'll get a Jammy Joe's, I think it's called now, which is the ball
Oh, I love
and it's sponge, but then it's soaked through like pink,
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
and then it's got
They're
coconut on
so
the
good.
outside.
Yeah, it's like a
That's
snowball.
probably the most similar you get.
I've seen
online,
the
yeah.
cake you're talking about at like more like bake sales,
Yeah.
where there's this like the thing with the like white suspicious looking icing and sprinkles was what I would have had at school
Yeah.
with my custard.
Mad.
I always enjoyed just it wasn't caramel shortbread. It wasn't like
It was millionaire shortbread.
millionaire shortbread, but it's like the crap version made with not crap, but good in a crap in a good
Yeah.
way.
All of the food
But
at school
made
was
with
crap in a good
condensed
way.
milk,
Yes.
and then brown chocolate vermicelli on the top, like sprinkles. Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then
The little
school,
cartons of strawberry milk as well.
and then, no, in school, school truffles, like the like
Yeah,
little
the ones you made in
rumbles.
class.
Yeah, those crappy things.
Yeah.
They're amazing.
I mention this every time, but rectangular pizza, for some reason at Cumbernauld Primary, we just had a
Fair.
box that had pizza stuffed in it
Oh.
aggressively.
Yeah.
You know,
And it was not good, but I wish I could still get pizza served like that to me sometimes because it would just bring back memories. But I have this distinct memory. I can't remember why. I think my friend Paul was at the nurses or something. Maybe we'd got in a fight with each other and we were both at the school nurse. But we end up being the last people in the lunch hall getting food. And for some reason, on this day of all days, we decided this was our time to have a 10-course dinner. And I remember us having trays covered with, this was like in primary 2, like covered in every single thing that was available. And then we finished. And you know those tables that like, They're really long, like banquet tables almost that fold up in the middle. They're all plasticky. We were sitting there like, boys, we need to put the tables away. So we were moved to like a gym bench in the corner of the room while they were putting tables away, still eating our first of many delicious courses when people came in to do PE, and I think we both thought now is the time to leave. I don't remember. I don't know what the context around that was, but I just have this distinct memory of us being like, today's the day I'm getting everything.
It's not a school dinner thing, but I'll never forget there was a vending machine in our school just outside my registration class. So I'd go in for registration in the morning, and this is like 5th or 6th year. And after registration, I'd come out and go to the vending machine, and I would get fruit polos.
Ooh.
But specifically the jelly gummy ones. They were so good. I miss those. I wish they'd bring them back.
My
I
primary
went from
school,
yeah to no.
I still ate meat at this time when I was in primary school. So, but my primary school done amazing fish and chips, and they were so good because they had like the mushy peas, and it was like so bad, but really good. And then my high school had like this thing called pizzinis, which were basically calzones.
Pizzinis!
Yes, so we had them, and they were like famous in our school. Everyone got the pizzinis, but I ended up having them that much that I got sick of them. So I was like, I am never eating these again, and I haven't since. So
our school brought in a secondary lunch counter that was like,
because the first one was the dinner ladies at the first kid were like, that's just too much, I can't take this, we need a secondary counter. There's so many kids.
Technically this was our 4th counter, but I won't get into the politics of that. We had the two different sides you could go in, and then there was also the sandwich bar, and then they brought in this thing which was like, on Tuesdays it was a noodle bar, so you would go up and be like, I want chicken and this sauce. On Thursdays it was a wrap bar, so it was like, I want beef
You have
strips
to battle
and this
for
sauce.
your food.
Yeah. On stage it was weird. But yeah, like that, I remember that distinctly. Shout out to anyone who remembers that.
Nice.
Also, the Christmas ice cream stars were really good. My school did the ice cream stars
Like,
at Christmas.
Like
it was just ice cream in the shape of a star, but they done it at Christmas, like the Christmas dinners.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. I do remember that. I
yeah.
thought you meant. Why do I remember chalk ices?
Chalk ices were also
in star
good.
shape
Yeah.
though at Christmas. Maybe I'm wrong.
Never
Maybe
had a
just we got
star-shaped
them at
chalk
Christmas.
ice, but chalk ices were. It was always the going out shopping with your mum, and you were like, "Oh, can I have some ice cream?" You've got ice cream in the house. It was a chalk.
ice.
It was a chalk
Chalk
ice.
ice.
It was a chalk ice.
One last food related story about school, and then I'll shut up. There was one day that they made too many chicken burgers.
You've told me this story.
So they were just like, anyone who wants a chicken burger, just go and get a chicken burger. So I was like, ooh, and they were like, only one. You only get one. I was like, I will go and enjoy this in the playground and eat my chicken burger. And then a boy in my year, who thankfully got kicked out of the school, not for this reason, but ended up leaving. One of the few people I genuinely didn't really get on with, decided to throw his free chicken burger at me. And I can't remember if he hit me or if he missed, but I do remember thinking, this was your one shot, your one opportunity, free chicken burger. Where else in life will you be handed such a deal? And you've wasted it by throwing the food at me. What a fool you are. What a fool you are, Jack. You'll never know who I'm talking about.
Name dropping.
There was 5 Jacks in my year. It's my plausible deniability. All right, next question. What do you think made your teacher really happy?
Not being at school.
Weekends.
Home time and weekends and having good holidays.
Yeah,
Free
not being threatened with fire extinguishers at my school. Yeah, that was
Sprayed or hit?
both.
Mm.
Yeah.
I would like to say that I think from chatting to people that come to R-CADE, from the past 5 years talking to people, the most insane groups that come in here for our over 18 nights, the ones that get like loud and
lady and
lady, and not in a bad way, they're just having fun and it's great and it's fantastic, are either teachers or nurses.
because they got
So
so
NHS
much.
nurses and teachers are the most stressed people in the world, and then when they come out they damn well have a good time. You can just tell they're just like, yep, this is the weekend, this is my time.
I was
going
talking
to go mad.
I was talking to Nadia's mum about our D&D later this month and saying, it's 5th birthday, everything's school based, so they're doing a D&D campaign that's sort of based on school. You're sorted into different houses and stuff like that. And she is a teacher, so she was like, and I was like, no, think about it this way. you can pretend to be the worst pupil you've ever had. And she lit up. She was like, oh,
I've
my turn.
I actually just remembered my old biology teacher actually came into the shop with her son and her husband.
Oh, yeah.
And had a really great time. She was loving it, but it was really strange seeing her outside of school.
Did you get on with her at school?
Yeah, she was lovely. I really liked her. I'd done biology for like only 1 year. I did it in 4th year, and then I didn't like it. But she was lovely, and she did like the eco skills and stuff. And
just because I feel like that's
she's so like she still teaches my wee sister. So like that's how she heard about R-CADE, from my wee sister being like, I'm having my birthday thing here, and she was like, I'm gonna go, and then she did. So shout out.
I feel like that's the nightmare, is having a teacher come in that you didn't get on well with at school. Because there's teachers that I really liked at school, and that if I saw would still be like, hey, how's it going? And if they came in, I'd be like, hey, welcome to where I'm at. But there's other ones where I'd be like, welcome to my life. Welcome to a day in the life of Sam. This is my new show on ABC. But there's other teachers where I'd just be like, you being here is wasting my time.
Would it be that teacher?
It would be that teacher.
Sunshine.
I don't really have. I don't know. I don't have an answer to like things that made my teachers really happy. Like,
Why did you put it in the top
because in my head
He copy and pasted.
there might
Sophie,
be
copy and pasted.
there was like 100 questions. These were only 4 that were close. All right, leave me alone. In my head, I feel like one of the 4 of us might have had a story about like a bonding moment with a teacher, or getting to see a teacher have something nice happen to them, and getting to see them be happy about a thing. For example, I've told stories before about my school history trip to New York, and the teacher that decided to dance between all of the students, which was very funny, but that made her more embarrassed than anything else. I had a primary 7 teacher who was obsessed with teddy bears, but my only real story about that is when everyone stole them for April Fool's Day, and she said none of us could leave the classroom until they were returned safely, which was slightly psychotic. But it was nice that she had an affection for bears. But I don't really have any. I don't have any distinct moments in my head where a teacher was like beaming with happiness about something, which is maybe
I have one actually.
Yes.
My primary 7 teacher used to sing Frozen all the time, and like he would. This was like when Frozen was like really big.
Yes, I think
sing
you've
Frozen,
just made
and then
all 3 of us feel incredibly old.
I think it was primary. Yeah, it was like primary 7. But he would also, when he was doing like spelling, he would make songs for each of the spelling words. So he would like whatever word it was, he would sing a song, and it was quite cute actually.
Sweet.
But there was one time that he used the wrong kind of bass. So there was bass like with an E, that's like the bass of something, and then there's like a bass.
Like a bomb.
And he sung a song with the word for the guitar in it, so everyone wrote that one down, and he was like, you know what guys, that was my fault, so I'm just gonna use all spelled that one right, so it's all good. But yeah,
good teacher.
Yeah, he was
primary
actually he was lovely. But he moved after I left. He moved and went to be a head teacher at a school, which is pretty cool.
He was a good teacher.
He was a really good teacher. He was.
Last question on the list, and this one was just more interesting from like, again, this website was questions to ask your child other than how was your day, and I really liked that one of them was what would make tomorrow more fun than today. And I feel like in this workplace that I call the happiest place on earth, TM, that it's worth asking. What would make tomorrow more fun than today, everyone?
What, in arcade based or
Just
But
what
we're
would
not working
Michelle?
tomorrow.
What would
Well,
make
I'm not working
tomorrow
tomorrow.
more fun than today?
don't know, warmth?
Yeah, I was going to say more
warmth,
heat.
Yeah.
That was my
I work with lizards.
It's just so cold.
My brain went to if we had a shop capybara after saying the word lizards. I was like,
You should just put Capybara up in the shop.
no, he's in my room. Your
And then that
wonderful
would-
artwork of a capybara.
Capybara.
I keep thinking you're trying to say cowabunga and getting it very wrong.
Did
Cowboy
you see
Bebop.
Capybara?
What?
Did you
Yes,
see
yes, I did,
Capybara?
yes. I did.
He's framed. That's right.
Framed for what?
That's right, Andrew Michelle.
He's been framed.
You frame stuff now.
Who
I
framed
put-
capybaras? That's the movie, isn't it? With Bobby
Who framed
Hoskins?
Cowabunga? Bobby Hoskins.
Bobby Boskins.
So is that the answer? What would make tomorrow more fun than today? Warmth
More
and a
video
capybara.
games is my answer.
More, all I
Obviously.
had is more tapes. I'm sorry. I brought more tapes.
More video games for Andrew, please.
More video games.
Always.
Bring Andrew a
Always.
video game. I have a
Always.
challenge for everyone out there.
Oh.
If you ever see a game that you fondly remember, despite it being rubbish, and it's £1 or less, bring it to R-CADE.
If you have Dora Return to the Purple Planet, please bring it in on the PS2.
If you have a working copy of Monster Lab for the PS2, bring it in. I'm bringing it
Are we
in.
just doing like a wish list now?
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty much what's happening. Yeah.
I ordered those anime accurate Yu-Gi-Oh cards, by the way.
The AliExpress
The
ones.
AliExpress ones, not the ones from the very successful company in Germany who actually makes them, but if the ones from AliExpress are as rubbish
Not
as expect
supporting
them,
small businesses, Sam.
well, if the ones from AliExpress are as rubbish as I expect them to be, I will be getting the genuine ones because I think these are sick. Sorry, you said wish list. It made me think of Wish, which made me think of AliExpress, which made me think of these Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Wow, that was yeah.
My brain works fast. I don't waste anyone's time these days. So those were our questions about school. I also have a game. We always usually play games. In previous months, we've played Shaquille O'Neal, where we had to make up puns with celebrities' names, and we've played Blockbusted, where we have to guess the like plot of a film based on the screen. But this week, month, year, take your pick. We've got a new game called Quick
Time Media Players.
QuickTime Media Players, which I have no shame in just kind of admitting I've taken from the Cultaholic Wrestling Podcast's Reese's Pieces.
Stop stealing stuff.
I'm giving credit and renaming it. It's fine. So it's fastest thought first. I will give
I'm
you
gonna be
something,
so bad at this.
and we'll go Andrew, then Michelle, then
Oh,
Soph.
we're doing one each. I thought we were just shouting them out.
Yeah, you shout it out.
No, but are we not shouting out collectively? The first person to get one.
No, you each the first thought for each of you. So I will. The way this is going to work, I am going to give you a school subject, and the members of the R-CADE staff, in order of Andrew, Michelle, Soph, have to do fastest thought first. That's of a fictional character who they think would do best at that school subject. Again, it does not need to be a good answer. It just needs to be the first thing that comes to your mind.
Okay.
We've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
What?
8 subjects.
There's 8. What?
two each. That's fair.
No, it's not 2. You're all doing it. So it goes Andrew and Michelle. For each thing.
The same subject.
Yes. It will go very fast. There are millions
Are
of
you not
fictional
playing
characters.
this?
I have to read them out.
This doesn't feel fair.
Fine,
I
I'll
think
play-
we should
I'll
make
play
Sam
also.
play it.
Andrew, Michelle, me, Soph. Now it goes
people
longer.
will know what the subject is before it gets to them. It
Yes,
can't be
that's why we've done it in this order, because I have the most confidence you doing it fast and the least confidence in Sophie.
Why me?
I mean, you're right, but also that was
Insulted.
So am I also doing this now as well then?
Don't mind.
Thanks, Andrew.
It's fine.
All right, sunshine.
I mean, you don't have to. I just felt like
No, I'll
we
do
should
it.
make you
I'll
play
do
it
it.
after, so that it's like we've all played it.
No, I'll do it at the same time. So I'll
Okay,
read out the
okay.
subject, then it goes Andrew, Michelle, me, Sophie, giving a fictional character who would be good at this school subject.
We should have a big wheel and we can spin it and then it gives somebody a name.
Then that's just Shaquille O'Neal.
Are we ready, kids?
Yes.
Aye, Captain.
Thank you. So first subject, fastest thought first, fictional character who would be good at English.
Mary Poppins. I don't know.
No, Superman.
Milo from Atlantis.
Oh,
Is that not his name?
who?
Milo from Atlantis?
I've not seen it.
Me neither. Sophie.
I can't think.
Someone who's good at English.
Miss Honey from Matilda.
I thought that too.
Good
Then
answer.
I switched last second.
To Mary Poppins. See,
Yeah.
you have all the time in the world, and you're saying like, "Oh, it's unfair. I'm going for." You've got 2 options.
I know. I think I do think fast.
How many options do you have for maths?
Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory.
Iron Man.
Damn it! I was going to say Tony
Nice.
Stank. I switched to Bruce Banner.
Sherlock.
Oh,
I like it.
very good. Geography.
Nigel Thornberry. Smashing.
I'm going to say Superman again.
I'm going to say
He can go
Dora.
everywhere.
Dora the Explorer.
she explores.
Indiana Jones.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. Wait. Oh, I said geography there.
Mm.
Yes, I missed one,
Oh, damn.
which is why I was confused.
Oh.
Because history.
Indiana Jones. Can I pick someone that's already been?
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, fair.
Oh, I can't say Superman every time.
If you wanted to.
Have you answered?
Yeah.
Is it Indiana?
Oh,
Indiana.
okay.
Indie.
Oh, I had one. Lara Croft.
I'm gonna because you said Indy, my brain went short round. So that's my pick.
History.
History. Fictional character good at history.
The captain from Ghosts.
Okay.
I honestly thought you were going to see the Doctor.
When I thought
I was
about it,
trying not to say the Doctor because I was like,
If anybody's historical, it can go to any point in time ever.
yeah, but the Doctor's not good at things.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
thing. Like the Doctor goes to all these places
does
and
them, he's
messes
not good at
everything
them.
up.
It's the
Like,
companions who are better.
Yeah,
okay. That makes
sense.
yeah.
Okay.
That's
Science. Just general sciences.
Just general sciences.
General sciences. Salute.
Oh, you said Dexter already.
I already said Dexter, yeah.
You know,
But
if it
he's still
comes-
my Indiana Jones answer, so you can say Dexter. if you
Brain
want.
from Pinky and the Brain.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go there.
I don't know. I don't know science.
Johnny Test. I say Johnny Test.
Oh, very
yeah, I
nice.
remember him.
Probably should be his sisters, to be honest, but I want him to be a lab rat again.
Am I going? Okay.
Yes.
I have two, but there comes a pair, Phineas and Ferb.
Oh,
Very
did you see
nice.
they're making more Phineas
Yes,
and Ferb?
I did see that.
46
Very
more
excited.
episodes of Phineas and or Ferb.
Heck yeah.
Probably both.
Wow.
How will they wait? I've got a lot of questions about that, but I'll email Dan. I'll email
Dan Povenmire, please let us know.
Dan Povenmire, please come on the show.
Yes.
That'd be fun.
What a
A
legend.
technical
Do you have more
mishmash.
subjects? That was
No, I've got
6.
three more.
Yeah. no,
PE.
Fictional character. PE. Jesus.
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 Is that your answer? I think we're gonna get into
Jesus
some
Christ
trouble.
Superstar.
No, you said it already.
Oh.
Mine's is. What's his name? Oh, I've totally forgotten his name. He runs really fast.
The Flash.
No. X-Men.
Quicksilver.
Quicksilver.
The cast of Cool Runnings.
Yeah. Okay. No. If you're saying the cast, that's the actors. Yeah.
The people in Cool.
Junior from Cool Runnings.
Hulk.
For PE.
For
Yeah.
PE, just smash everything.
That's fine.
Yeah, but
He'd
be good at dodgeball.
Volleyball. That's what I was
Yeah,
about
well,
to say.
you
He's
could
only
do-
good at volleyball.
rugby.
You don't
I'm not
smash
tackling
in
Hulk.
rugby.
Yeah, but he could knock
That's why
people
he's good
over.
at
Smash is not a move in rugby
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but he could tackle.
You
or
break-
badminton.
I'm not. I didn't think we had to justify our answers. I thought we
No,
were
it's
just
just more of
saying
a
them.
conversation. I do actually
You
want
have to justify them to me.
I want to see him do PE because, as you've just said, him trying to hold the racket for badminton. Hulk not good at
He
technique.
can only smash. It's a badminton move.
I panicked
Never
and I
mind.
just thought of one of the
That's why-
Avengers,
oh,
and the
that
Hulk
was the
hadn't been
joke.
said yet. So
Yeah,
I
just
just,
using a lot of the
If you
Avengers.
got that
Yeah.
joke, please let me know.
Please
that I'm
send a
funny.
message
I
to our
need
PO box.
I need affirmation, please. Thank you.
Music.
Fudge. I was trying not to say Jesus again.
from
Fictional character, music. I'm gonna go with. Oh, God, my brain's gone.
I
don't
know.
know.
I can't think of
No.
anything musical.
Soggy Bottom Boys, or More Brother or Art Thou. That's mine.
okay.
I also have one. The kids from School of Rock.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the cast of High School Musical.
What, High School Musical or High School Musical, the series?
No, the cast.
Not the musical. No, I hate that series. They ruined it.
Was it ever good? How could they
No,
ruin
I mean they ruined High School Musical.
My other answer
High
was
School
going to
Musical
be,
was already ruined.
after
let's
you
be
said
fair.
the
Honey, it was ruined when she bought it.
after you said School of Rock, I thought Camp Rock. Camp Rock's the other
I
answer.
love Camp Rock.
The Jonas Brothers characters. What's their name in Camp
I
Rock?
don't remember.
Three of a Kind, Three's Company.
Nick, Joe, and
No,
Kevin.
not that. They've got a bad name that's like Three Trouble. I don't know. Something like that. And last but not least, my favourite subject, lunch. Who'd be good at lunch?
Lunch.
No.
I don't know any food-related people.
The Thing from Fantastic Four. I think you could put it away.
Bruce Bogtrotter from Matilda.
The cast of Dinner Ladies.
Oh,
love
my mum
Dinner
loved that
Ladies.
show.
Oh,
and
it's
that
so
probably
good.
explains a lot.
I'm not your mum.
Sophie said that while folding a cardigan. Just like.
I can't believe you would say this. Kids, let's go.
That's been QuickTime Media Players. I think we'll do it again someday. No time soon. And that has largely been the R-CADE Podcast. Thank you for
Yes.
listening. Couple of reminders for the stuff we mentioned off the top that's coming this month. £5 game sessions this weekend, but you should be booking in, because if you just try and chance it, there's no chance you're getting in. So book through our website, rcadeglasgow.com/booking, or just rcadeglasgow.com.
Book online.
You'll find it. £5 per game session, 20th to the 22nd of January. On the 21st of January, that's a Saturday, we have the all ages school party from 4:40 in the PM. But if you're wanting to come for the over 18 school disco, where there's vodka in the punch bowl, I don't know, something like that. The same day, Saturday 21st from 7 PM. Again, for both of those things, you want to book through the events page on rcadeglasgow.com, which I should get this one right, rcadeglasgow.com/events. Should help you get there.
No. That doesn't exist anymore.
No.
It is /book online.
Book online.
It's also there.
All one word. It's
When-
only there.
Events doesn't work.
When
anymore.
I said earlier that we were going to be making changes, neither of you stepped in to tell me we'd already made the changes. So just go to the
That
website.
changes happened like 3 months ago.
Go to the website.
We're good. We're fine.
rcadeglasgow.com/book online.
You cannot book for the birthday D&D session, which is Saturday the 28th. But
You can pretend to book up until the point where it tells you that it's sold out, and make yourself feel bad. So don't do that.
don't do that. But
And
go
then
to the
you can just come on
website.
Friday instead. It's fine.
Yeah, come to the other thing.
The disco.
The disco. Or lates.
lates.
Lates on Friday. Come to all lates things. But again, if you want to sign up to the mailing list on the website, that'll make sure that you see these things and you get more of an opportunity. Or if you become a patron at Arcade Glasgow's patreon.com/Arcade Glasgow, you can get early access to things like this as well. So you also get early access to our vlogs, which release at the beginning of each month. Our December one was super fun and ended with me shouting at the camera, which is also what our 5th anniversary video compilation that just went up today, or yesterday, as you're listening to this, is also worth checking out. So that's our YouTube. Also go to twitch.tv/Arcade Glasgow to see Andrew wandering around Glasgow.
I'm back, and the workshop is set up. I streamed yesterday, actually, right here from this workshop.
Right here,
But
right now.
the go live didn't go in the right place. It went to the wrong channel in the Discord, so nobody knew.
Aw.
It was top secret. But I did get a raid from Cactus. Thank you to Cactus Snacks. Follow him on Twitch, twitch.tv/Cactus
But
Snacks.
follow us first, twitch.tv/Arcade Glasgow.
Regular streams are back, baby.
They're back. Also regular gaming sessions, so if you don't want to come to any of our special events, Thursday through Sunday, 12 till 7, family friendly, after 7 PM on a Friday and Saturday, over 18s for arcade lates.
Please.
Or go to the special things. Special things like this podcast, which to me, guys, has been very special. Thank you for being a part of my life.
Sorry, sunshine.
And I hope I've not wasted anyone's time by listening to this show. How do you guys feel? Do you feel positively
Cold. I don't know why the heaters aren't working.
Because you've put a bike in the way.
No.
I may have switched them off.
Did you turn the heaters off? Madness.
And with that, we're done. Thank you for listening to the R-CADE Podcast.
Next time. Bye.
Adios, amigos. I've been speaking Spanish all week.